Probably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. At the end of the night, one team lifts the Lombardi Trophy. Who's it going to be? Thanks for having us one last time this season. Right, here we go. Greg Olson and Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champion. The Chiefs, they are back in the big game for the 4th consecutive year. They won Super Bowl 57 and 58, lost last year to Philadelphia. How do they cap it off with a 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, it's just quite remarkable that year in and year out, in a league like the NFL, Mike, that just prides itself on parity, the entire league is set up to prevent dynasties, to prevent this exact situation that we have with the Chiefs from happening. But here they are again, disappointing, underwhelming performance last year against Philadelphia. They're going to have to play a lot better here if they want to make it 3 out of the last 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 1st catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. They put Campbell in motion. Now give up to the middle of Benson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the gun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Fourth down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cardinals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's caught down the field. It's Worthy. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On second down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 7, Cardinals 3. Harrison Butker to kick
So now
off
it's
for
Butker
Kansas City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example. Watch.
Out to his right. Look at the big man go. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often.
And he's in. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Score, Cardinals 10, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving to his left. Going for it all. That one hung up for grabs across the field. It gets intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. He'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Murray on 3rd down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Hey, 43, 15.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jordan Birch in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Flush to his left. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
15.
Play action here. Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of second down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 22 now, here's second and 6. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards.
First down.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging from the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both the coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's Harrison in motion. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Hey, 43.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. 2nd and inches.
57. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going.
Now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Yellow. Attack. Easy. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes hands it to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
I don't need to. There's on it.
Quick throw on the uphill is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Hey, 15. Yellow. 43.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
A 41-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a score. They trail out by 6.
Chiefs 17.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Price now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Hey, Ace.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's Harrison in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
2nd and 10.
Hey, 57 colors.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds defense and pick up a couple on that one. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Dokta. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation for the Chiefs.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A short one here, caught by McBride. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. A gain of 48. A give. Here's Benson. And he will score again. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. at the 23-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Patrick to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. A handoff running left is Benson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one taken in. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 2nd down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And now you need two hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. First carry for James Conner. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Look at that. Slinging across his body and connected. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are good.